Okay, so here we go. We're going to go make a start on the Undead Settlement area in Dark Souls 3. I'm going to try and be a bit more proactive about reading item descriptions and things for lore pieces, because the YouTube channel that got me into Dark Souls 3 was Epic Name Bro's channel, and he was always very, very good at reading bits of the lore and stuff like that. And I found that was one of the interesting things on his videos, and I've not really done a good job of doing that myself here, so I'm going to try and do that a bit more now.
Ooh, yet to give in, eh? Good. The Firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder, these supposed legends? Let's take Aldrich for one, a right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. Such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance?
He's as happy as always then.
Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the Undead Settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads, if you've the stones for it.
If memory serves me correctly, the path he's talking about leads to Farron Keep, which is easily my most hated area. I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, you're just going to say the same thing. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Red Eye Guy's gone. And we already talked to Andre and the... What's her name? Is she the Firekeeper? Yeah. Talked to her last time. So we're just gonna use some of our souls here. I think I need 1700 to level, so we'll use one of these. Okay, use another one. That should give us enough to level up before we...
Very well. Then touch the take nourishment.
Or not. Or it could just not. Okay, so we need another 700. How much do these ones give? 200. Okay, that's easy. That's fine. Use 3 of them.
Welcome
there we
home.
go.
Very well.
Now we can level up quickly before we move on. Get some endurance, because I've not put any points on endurance since I started playing, and I keep running out of stamina because my stamina control is near enough non-existent at this point, because I'm still rusty at this game. So, is he going to do his thing? Because I don't want him sneaking up on me. He doesn't seem to be doing his thing. If I go over here, is he just going to... Okay. We'll just go this way. Deal with these two. There we go, nice and easy. I need to sell some of my junk to that woman in the shrine. Now we've already collected bits from around here at the end of the last stream. Oh, I forgot about you. We already collected Loretta's bone and all that. Oh, how'd I cock that up so bad? Okay. That was weird. One of the midget zombies was AFK. I'll take it. Now, we need to go that way. And I really don't fancy dealing with, I'm not even sure what those things are called, actually. Priestess, maybe? Seem to be carrying some sort of holy sort of spellbook or something. So can I sneak around without pulling them? I can, okay. Because we already killed them and looted that area in the last stream. I don't fancy doing it again if I don't have to. Oh, I was so focused on dodging that firebomb. That was messy. Hidden path ahead. Ah yeah, that's where there's some extra loot, so we will come back to that in a bit. There's guys hiding around here somewhere. Yeah. Oh, let's try to dodge that. There we go. My gameplay is not smash right now, so we'll call this a warm-up. It's been a couple of days since I've played, so that's my excuse, no loot in there. Ah, we have the guy drops, yeah, there he is, and he's got a two-hander, he's got a Zweihander. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Solid start. Solid start. That was amazing. Oh man. I honestly think that's probably the dumbest death I've ever had in this game. I was being so careful about the fact he had a Zweihander that I was not paying attention to where I actually was. How have I failed that drop down hit twice in a row now? I've never failed that before, and now I've failed it twice in a row. We're gonna get through this. I want to kill the Curse-Rotted Greatwood today. Even if I don't do any of the extra exploring, I want to kill the Curse-Rotted Greatwood. I believe that's what it's called. Big tree boss. But with how I'm playing right now, that's not gonna happen. Oh, come on, what? I thought he only threw one. That was a lot better. Ow. There we go. That's better. That's how we do it. Might be better actually to fight him two-handed and not bother using the shield, because you still get the poison on you. regardless of whether you block or not. A new shield. Careful because of the fireball, guys. We've got our bonfire. Which means we've got our Estus back. Now, if memory serves me, the old pyromancer's up here. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting firebombs, not him to lurch forward with a melee hit. Treasure ahead, therefore try range battle. Oh, I hadn't noticed that. Do we have a ranged weapon or do I still need to buy one? Okay, I have a longbow. And I do have some arrows, okay. How do you fire with the bloody thing again? I can't even remember. Ah! That's how. Okay. Cool.
Aha! Unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am Cornix, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are, an encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
I'm getting the pedo vibe off of you, but okay.
Most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornix of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
Alright, let's have a look at what we got from that hanging corpse, because I actually don't remember that from the last time I played. Partisan. What is that? I'm assuming that's a weapon. Spear. Partisan. Oh, okay, so it's a spear type weapon. Strength and dex. Doesn't look terrible. What am I? Oh, weight ratio. What's that on at the moment? 71%. Oh, I'm doing the heavy roll now. Okay, let's unequip that bow. Cool. There we go. Had my weight ratio too high, totally forgotten about that. Let's oh, I'm not feeling confident about taking this guy on. Let's go for it. Boom, motherfucker. Oh god. No! Oh shit me. Jesus. Ah! Oh, bollocks, I rolled with it. Missed me. Ha! Jesus I love this game, but when you've not played it for a while... Soul of an Unknown Traveller. And then I think we get a ring from this guy right here. Well, not from this guy. Fire Clutch ring. So, let's have a look. Absorbs fire attack but compromises damage absorption. We'll equip it for the moment and see how we do. See if it has a noticeable effect. Secret passage ahead. He's not wrong actually, because you've got the rat tunnel down there, which is kind of a shortcut to the next bonfire. It's just we've also got Mistress Creepy down there. He's kind of in the way. Just a little bit. Be wary of trap. Oh, this is where slave guy jumps. I thought I was going to turn around quick enough there, but I didn't. There we go. He's dead now. Oh, excuse me. I'm using my voice a bit. Okay, so what we got? We've got Curse Road Great Woods up there. But realistically, I want to get the bonfire down there and go that route, so I can go with Successus, really. How are we going to do this? Can we... either way, we're going to have to fight her. There's no way of avoiding that, I don't think. God, those guys are creepy. Well, to be fair, that sentence could be applied to almost every NPC in this game. They're not coming for me, are they? No, they're not. Okay. Oh, I really don't want to deal with this bitch. But... hi? Oh god, okay, she noticed me. Oh, if you're just going to stand there casting those things all day, then I've got no time, I'm sorry. Ow. That was just not okay. Well, this is going a lot better than one of the fight with one of these things that we did on the last stream. So, I hate. I thought you could hit her with them. There we go. I could have sworn if you got them to loop round behind them, then you could hit them with them. Should I go for that loot? No, I've got to go over there later anyway, so I'll leave that for now. Oh, Christ. Forgot about the part. If I remember, these things are hit really bad by fire. My guy throws like a pansy. There we go. That was embarrassing. Fist weapons. Come on, you. I can see you through the smoke. You're not hiding. Come on. Blood bite ring. which I believe increases bleed resistance, so it slows down the amount of time that bleeds take to build up on you. Now, is that reduced roll because of weight, or just because I'm in this horrible sludge stuff? I believe it is the latter. Anything down here? No. No, there's no illusionary walls in here, I don't think. Now, if I was still kindled, I would get invaded by an NPC, but I'm not kindled. I'm going to quickly go to Firelink and level up before I lose my souls. Because I can see that happening.
Welcome home, speak thine heart. Very well, then take nourishment.
Take nourishment from these sovereign souls. What increases equip load? Vitality. I'm going to increase that a little bit because I'm wearing fairly light gear and I'm already getting close to my maximum equip load. So I think I need to put, from the next maybe 6 levels, put 2 into vitality, because most of the later gear, most of the sort of decent armour later on for good old fashioned souls. Oh, hello. How come I can see you properly? That was strange, but okay. Oh, there's a crystal lizard up here. That's the one downside to coming this route, is that crystal lizard sees you and runs away before you can actually get to it. Ah, forgot he swings around. Yep, you're dead. Why has that guy's face gone all weird colour? I don't know. Is he hollowing? Possibly. I have died a couple times. Oh, Jesus, what the? I thought, oh god, I thought they landed where you were when you heard them launch it. I didn't think they followed you. Oh, that's what I wanted him to do. Does he always launch 2 then? Seems so. Right, we gotta sprint this. Ow. Get in the building, get in the building, get in the building. Ow. Oh god. I'm not fighting this guy. Barely any health. glowstone just saved me. That went so badly wrong. I'm wondering, I don't know if I'm going to be able to take on the boss right now. With 4 Estus and no kindling. I can give it a shot. But I don't know how successful I'm likely to be. I've killed this boss quite a few times before, but like I say, it's so long since I last played this game properly. Just open this door and then it'll be open. Open permanently. We'll give it a shot, we'll see what happens. It's not like I'm going to lose kindling if I die here, because I'm not kindled. So give it a whirl, see what happens. I can remember the tactics. Get rid of this guy. Come on, boss fight should activate in a minute. There we go. Oh god. Oh Jesus, are you kidding me? I thought they died right at the beginning or something. Oh, there we go. What, there's a mallet guy? I don't remember him being there. Oh, that's the last thing I need right now. Please kill the mallet guy. I really... Oh, how did... There we go. Now I can actually concentrate on this. Hit him in the testicles. Ow. That was frustrating. The thing is, I know I can kill this boss without jumping, without... I think my best kill, I didn't use any Estus and I wasn't capable. So it's not like I haven't done it before. It's just doing it again when I've not played the game in so long. Oh my god. Honestly thought I dodged that. I need to move. No. Nothing there to hit. Come on, let's just get to phase 2. Get to phase 2. Ow. I don't ever remember being hit by one of them before, which shows how well this fight is going right now. Oh, yeah, you can't get to phase 2, can you? Oh my god, my dodging is just non-existent right now. And what am I doing? I'm making really basic mistakes in this fight right now. I'm stressing out about this. And I'm dead. Wow. Okay. Not my best attempt. By far not my best attempt. You know that feeling when you know you're doing it wrong and you still keep doing it the same way? Oh, not a good feeling, not a good feeling. I'm wondering, I think what I might do, actually, is head back this way and get rid of the guy in that tower before I move on. Because as long as he's there, chucking them arrows across, I'm not going to be starting that boss fight with more than like 4 Estus charges. And the daft thing is, he's not hard to dodge, but when you do fail the dodge, he hits so hard. What happened there? Oh my god, am I seriously going to get killed by rats? No, oh, wrong button. My concentration's gone now. That's what's going on here. Getting killed by a boss that I know I can kill easily has thrown my concentration totally. So let's try this again. Well, not again. What am I talking about? Let's try this for the first time. Oh, is she glitched out again and ended up down there? Because that happens sometimes. Sometimes the priestess ends up down here for no apparent reason, and she'll just kind of stand there for ages. Oh, an ember. That will come in handy, actually. If I'd realised that was an ember there, I would have picked it up earlier. Alright, now we got these two, and it's impossible to pull one without pulling the other, which is incredibly annoying. Because I don't like fighting even one of these guys at a time, let alone two. Oh god, that's... No! Oh my god, seriously? That swing is wide, Jesus. I did not remember how wide that swing was. Oh my god. My concentration is gone completely. Wow. Where'd the other guy go? Did he fall down? Did he fall down? Where's he gone? What? Okay. I'm not going to complain. Oh, there's one there. It's yeah, no, he can stay there because that fight went horribly badly. No one around here, is there? No.
Another one of those unkindled, are you? All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect. No matter. Heed my words. If you've any sense, you go find a coffin to huddle up inside. You, here, in this land of hollows. You're like a frail maiden on the front lines. If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then go on ahead. Traipse right past the abandoned church. You'll face death. And it won't be pretty. Enough death to leave you broken. Time after time. Yeah.
Everyone in this game is so happy.
If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, go on ahead.
He's just going to say the same thing. If I remember correctly, I need to buy a key from the hand... Oh yeah, he did fall down. There he is. I need to buy a key from the handmaiden in the shrine and use it in the rat tunnel. And that takes me down there, gets me quite a bit of loot. And also unlocks the healer in there, who will sell miracles. And is also fairly important to one of the side stories, I believe. Let's go up here and get this giant to stop throwing arrows. Oh. Yeah. It's the Onion Knight.
I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegwart of Katarina.
Ziva, that's all.
To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up. And that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... Well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
That was easy. That's probably the only time I'll be saying that in a Dark Souls game, let's be honest. Alright, let's get this guy to stop chucking arrows at me, and I might actually be able to start the boss with a decent amount of Estus.
I help any time.
Cool.
I help any...
Yeah, that's all he says now, isn't it? Talkative one. At least he's not as depressing as the rest of them. Giants always look quite strange to me in this game, but I don't understand the sort of design idea behind them. But then that's just me. Oh yeah, he gets himself stuck halfway up, doesn't he? We will go to him later. But for now, I want to get rid of that Great Wood boss that I completely failed at earlier. Hopefully. I don't know what was going on. I seemed to spawn a lot more of the undead during that fight than I remember spawning there. I don't know if maybe they've changed it or just maybe I've got into the second phase that quick that I've just not been able to notice how many undead spawn there, but that time it seemed like an awful lot more than what I'm used to. But we'll give it another shot now that we're not going to get hit by the giant arrows. Give it another shot, see what happens. Hopefully we can get there without using too much of our Estus, because that was the other problem. We're starting with like 4 Estus instead of 6. Because I monumentally messed up on this guy as well. Come on, you big horrible bastard. Don't push it, don't push it, don't push it. This is my big problem with this game, is I get a couple of hits in and I go for a couple more when I really, really shouldn't. Oof, that was close, that was close. Come on. Come on. I talk to Dark Souls. Oh god. I talk to Dark Souls monsters the same tone of voice that I talk to my dog. Come on, boy. Come on. Oh, there we go. That's how we do it. Yeah, so he'll still hit those guys, but he won't hit me, which is really, really good. That's what I wasn't sure of, is whether he just stopped throwing arrows completely or whether he just stops throwing them at me, but it seems like he does just stop throwing them at me. So when these other guys make their appearance, come on guys, come on. Where are they? Ah, there they are, okay. Oh, you missed one, mate. You missed one. What are you doing? Will he throw them at an enemy that's near me? Because that... So yeah, we had another one coming in now. That'll be at that building. Nice. He's a good shot. Now I can freely loot. Should I jump across there? Whew, okay. I always get worried about that jump. Undead Bone Shard, yes. I can't actually off the top of my head remember what they do, but I know they're important and I know they're relatively valuable. Like as far as the game goes. They do something to the bonfire, don't they? I think you burn them in the bonfire and they... I can't remember exactly what it is, but... Ah, there's the little git that's going to jump at me. You can just see his hat over there. There we go. Quite like to get my hands on my own Zweihander at some point. Ooh, cleric outfit, okay. That's a good... Oh, ashes. Mortician's ashes. Okay, that's going to be handy. Let's have a look. Have a quick look at what we've just picked up. So we've got... Where are they? Mortician's ashes. Where are they gone? Oh, actually, we've got the underbone. To increase Estus recovery. Ah, there we go. That's what they do. Okay, so when you burn them in the bonfire, they make it so that... they make it so that your Estus heals you for more. So that's why they're valuable. I remembered they were valuable. I couldn't remember why. Oh, I've got a few people watching me. If you want to say anything in the live chat, feel free. I'm always up for chatting to people. What else we get? We got the Mortician's Ashes. Shrine Handmade will prepare new items. Some of the ashes have little stories tied to them. Show item info. Here we go. Umbral Ash for resident of the Undead Settlement who made a living burying corpses. With this, the Shrine Handmade will prepare new items. Okay. I have to upload some of the weapons I've got because I can get some souls for them. And I've got ton of weapons I'm not using. I'm still just using the longsword at the moment, but I think, is it the soul of the Curse Rotted Greatwood to get you the Hollow Slayer Greatsword, which I used for a good portion of my playthrough last time. It's a very versatile sword. I thought I was going to get the backstab there, but it wasn't quite close enough. That would have been cool, but there we go. Doesn't always happen. Is there anything out here? No. Great scythe. Oh, that's going to be a badass looking weapon, isn't it? Reaper. It has a bleed effect, and it stacks with Dex and Strength. Oh wow, that's a beast of a weapon. I like that. You could do some fashion souls with that. Just use a longsword for the moment, but I might have a run around High Wall of Lothric again at some point and just try out some different weapons and see what works and what doesn't. I'm just sticking with the longsword for the moment because I know... Wait, Did I get the Astora straight sword? I did. Why am I not using that? Because I don't have the... I can't remember what the stat is. What is the stat that I need for that? Is it faith or something? Or intellect? I can't remember. To do with miracles. But yeah, that's why I'm not using that. Right, so... we're now going into this fight with two... oh, it's two. Two what? What am I talking about? With 6, Estus flasks. There we go. Oh my god. I'm already nervous because I've already died to this guy once. Which, like I say, I shouldn't have because I used to be able to kill this guy with a hand tie behind my back. That's a lie because I use a controller, I need both hands, but I used to be able to kill him very efficiently is what I'm getting at. It's strange how you can get very, very good at a game and then just not play it for like, I mean, probably like 8 months I was out of this game and I've come back to it and I can't kill like even the earliest bosses now. The Vault of the Boreal Valley back in Highwall took me 3 attempts, I think. Where back in the day I can remember regularly killing him in, you know, first attempt. Ow, 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 ow. That was not good. I didn't realise it got that quickly. Come on, great one. Please just kill me for that. Can't be dealing with this. Can't be dealing with this, man. Come on. I can't be dodging 2 of you. There we go. Oh. That's sweet. That's what caught me off. That's oh my god. I'm not even mad. That was funny. That was just funny. Alright. I think for this attempt I might ember up and summon someone in because this fight is just not going my way right now. That was legitimately funny. I thought all of the other undead were well, I thought they were dead, basically. So that's hilarious. What? B button, what do you do? I think my controller is getting a little bit old. Because I've had it a good couple of years now, and I've had this on a couple of other games where it's not responded. But with Dark Souls, you don't always know if it's a controller because they have that, what is it, key stacking or whatever, where when you press a button, you will perform that action, but if you can't perform it straight away, you perform it as soon as you can, which makes button mashing, well, pretty much impossible. You'll screw yourself over if you button mash, which is a good thing. It actually teaches a lot of controller discipline. I know that I got better at a lot of other games by getting used to the key stacking. The downside is sometimes things won't happen if you've pressed another button without realising. Where are these guys? Come on. There they are. So, I really was hoping to, I knew I wouldn't do every boss solo, even in my last playthrough. There were some bosses, I just could not kill them on my own, and I'm not afraid to admit that. But, I had been hoping to, oh! Jesus. But I had been hoping to kill at least the first few, like the bosses that I have killed solo before. I was hoping to kill solo this time for the stream, but I don't think that's going to happen with the Cursoride Greatwood, not if we want to get it done in a reasonable amount of time. Which is a shame, because it does feel quite bad. How was that? How was none of those hits a backstab? But yeah, I think from the looks of it, if I want to get this thing killed in this stream, I'm going to have to bite the proverbial bullet and ember up and summon someone in. Be wary of tough enemy. I remember someone saying in a video that this was one of the tougher bosses in this game, but I always used to find him quite easy. Now, not so much. I don't understand why I'm struggling so much with him this time, when I didn't used to. But there we go, things change, I suppose. And that last death was just kind of comical though, to be honest. Like, going to Estus and then just getting knocked in the side of the head by the one zombie straggler, like... Why do I keep saying zombie? Hollow is what I mean. And now we wait. I suppose not as many people are playing Dark Souls as they used to be. Or at least not the non-DLC areas anyway. Surely there's someone. I don't like how close that's getting. There's got to be someone going for their, what are they called? Champion of the Sun? Also a Warrior of the Sun, I can't remember. That's really bad that I can't remember that. Because I was going to get the tattoo with Solaire's helmet and everything, and I can't even remember what they're called. Warrior of Sunlight? Wow, my mind's blanked completely. Is there seriously no... summons? Ooh. There's no one offering help. I have got my online settings on, right? Network. Oh, matchmaking's off, that's why. Ugh. Summon sign visibility unrestricted. Let's try it with some matchmaking on, shall we? That might work a bit better. I know why that is because I got the soft ban last year, along with a lot of other people. I got the soft ban, which I didn't actually deserve because I hadn't modified my game at all. But FromSoft decided that I had, and soft banned me. But it happened to a lot of people, and last count I heard, there was a few thousand people who got hit with this soft ban when they never modified their game. So it seemed to be something with FromSoft's actual system. Okay, so we've got one guy. Shall we go with one guy? Well, he seems ready to go, so let's go. For those who've just joined, I have made 2 solo attempts on this boss, and if you scan back into the back in the stream to the second attempt, you'll see just how comical my death was. It was amazing. It's not gone well for me, considering that it's one of the easier bosses of the game, which is why I've embered and summoned someone in, because frankly it just was not going my way. Let's get rid of this guy because I don't want him coming behind me. Would you kindly? Thank you. Right, let's go help Phantom Dude. Ow. Oh my god. I love to watch these play souls, especially when I try to fight bosses. Well, you found the right stream, mate. You really have. I used to be good at the game last year when it first came out, but I haven't played it for like a year, and I've apparently lost all ability at it since then, so you've definitely found the right stream. Oh yeah, he grows his extra arm now, doesn't he? Oh wow, that guy took a hit. Ah, that's what I was trying to avoid. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Jay Say Trapping. I appreciate it. Oh god. Has that guy got no Estus or something? Well, he's gone now. Okay, we're on our own. Let's see. What can we hit? Can we hit that? Yes, we can. Go on, roll on your back, roll on your back, roll on your back. Nope, okay. I don't think you've got anything left on your limbs for me to hit, so that I don't really appreciate that attack right now. Can we draw you into standing up again? No, I've not got enough room to draw him into that, which is annoying. The stamina control is awful. In fact, practically non-existent at this point. What are you doing? Oh, you're going for the jump. I look forward to a long, entertaining stream. I don't know how much longer it will be. If I fail on this kill, it might not be much longer, but we'll see how my patience goes. Yeah, I have to be honest, I wasn't sure if you were just being brutally honest or just trying to insult, because I've had a couple of people make comments in the past like, oh, you're so bad, and it's like, at the end of the day, I know I'm bad, I'm just playing and streaming for fun, so if my failure entertains people, that's awesome. My dodging is getting a lot better. Ow, he says, as he gets hit. Don't you... Oh god, that was close. Oh man, okay. Come on, you're so low, stop doing that shit. No offense, dude, this is really good content. Oh, thank you, man, I appreciate it. That's actually really good to hear. That's why I do this, you know, so... my mate started streaming a little while ago and it looked really fun, and I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna try it, and I've been really enjoying it. So if you think my content's good, then Do damage to the armor when it attacks. Oh, can you now? You know what? All the times I killed this guy last year, I never knew that. So, thank you for the tip there. But I've got him anyway. There we go. That's how we do. And that's not how most people do, because most people would do it without using 6 Estus flasks, but, you know. No, man, that's awesome to hear. If you're enjoying it, that's awesome. Whew. I have to say, at the end of the day, like, what are those? Ember indicates host of Ember's presence. I have to say, like, the thing that I enjoy about Dark Souls, a lot of other Dark Souls streamers are cool. I have to be honest, I've not really watched any other Dark Souls streamers. What I've watched, I mean, if you watch a lot of Dark Souls, then you'll have, well, I assume you'll have definitely watched the guy that I'm about to mention, but I watched a lot of Epic Name Bro. I watched his whole sort of playthrough series that he did of Dark Souls 3. I pretty much followed it actually for my own playthrough back when I was first playing it, and I remember I would kind of play, I'd watch his episode, I'd play through that bit, and then I'd be like waiting for the next week when the next episode would come out so I could kind of sort of see ahead what was to come and all that sort of thing, and
Welcome home, Ashen.
had a lot of fun doing that.
Speak thine heart's desire.
So I've not seen the streamers so much. I've watched a bit of Punk Duck as well. Again, not so much his streams, but his rage montages are amazing. McVix Play and Pharaoh TV. I've not heard of those guys, but I will check them out because I've watched, like I say, Epic Name Bro, Punk Duck, and what's the that law guy? I can't remember his name. Vati Vidya, I think. Yeah, the really kind of soft-spoken guy who puts together those really, really fascinating lore videos.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I be of service?
Punk Duck, I just love Punk Duck's videos for like I say, the rage montages. They speak to me on a spiritual level. Just whenever I get stuck, like when I was playing it last year and I'd get stuck on a certain boss, I'd go and I was getting really, really frustrated and feeling like I was really bad at the game, I'd go watch one of Punk Duck's rage montages and it would immediately make me feel better. Grave key, that's what we need. The tower key, don't need that yet, really, I don't think. If I can remember what's up there, it's nothing major. Although I know you can get Solaire's armor from Pickle Pea and Pumperum, can't you? I just completely probably got the wrong name there. But
Ashen One.
speaking of, I have a bunch of random stuff. I'd like to try and walk them through the game, but I'm guessing you've been through the entire game. I've been through almost the entire game. I got to... Where did I get to? I got to the secret gardens in Lothric Castle, and unfortunately, I don't know if you were affected by it, but there was a bunch of people, including myself, got hit by this was last year. Got hit by unfair soft bans, like so you could still play the game, but you couldn't do anything online. You couldn't invade, you couldn't be Blue Sentinel, you couldn't leave messages, anything like that. And one of the big things that I really enjoy doing, and I'm really looking forward to getting to in this playthrough, is playing as a Blue Sentinel. As soon as I get that Covenant, that's the only Covenant I pretty much have equipped. I love, because I enjoy the PvP, but I'm not very good at it, in the honest truth. so I enjoy being the one when other people get invaded. I like to kind of get summoned in and do that. So that's kind of a big part of the game for me. So getting the soft ban really put me off, and I ended up having to, the only way to fix it, because FromSoft and Bandai Namco did recognise that they'd done loads of these soft bans that just were not legit, including my own, and the only way to fix it was to delete the game file, and I hadn't backed it up, so I had to delete my character. So I never actually finished it. I got quite close to finishing it, but didn't quite get there, unfortunately. So I've not quite finished the main game. I've not played the DLCs yet, but it's part of the reason I'm streaming, is to motivate myself to finally get back into it and finish it properly. PvP is awesome. Definitely get back into playing Souls. Yeah, I mean, I'm really enjoying this playthrough. Obviously, I'm not very far in. I'm still doing Undead Settlement. I'm going to do a bit more exploration and try and get all the loot, at least all the loot that I know of, and then it's kind of how I'm running the zones right now, is doing what I know I can do straight off, killing the boss, and then doing a little bit more exploration, getting loot, and moving on. Like I say, my big thing right now is to get the Blue Sentinels, and then I'll kind of be, once I'm a Blue Sentinel again, I'll be properly back in the game, like, which I believe is at the end of the next section. I've got the road to something, I can't remember the name of it, beyond that tower, and then it's at the end of there that you meet Horace, is it Horace and... oh man, I can't remember their names, but you meet those two other. They're both unkindled, I believe, aren't they? I'm not sure, but meet those two guys and get my Blue Sentinels, and then I'll get properly into it. The bit I'm not looking forward to is Farron Keep, but I don't think I know anyone who actually enjoys Farron Keep. So Poison Swamp is always fun, but I'm definitely I'm getting really into it now. The streaming is really kind of helping me kind of rekindle my love for it, because it was a case of, like, even though FromSoft sorted out the ban and everything, it was a few weeks before I could play online again, and by that time I just, you know, having to delete my sort of 35-hour game save and everything, just properly, you know, it took my love for the game away, unfortunately. So it's been a long time coming, but I'm definitely back into the game now.
Heavens.
So we might see some PvP in the stream. Certainly see some Blue Sentinel stuff. Never know. I might try invading. I've never invaded before, but first time for everything.
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted. For I am a lord, and this is my throne. Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession.
I like being invaded by other players. It's way better than invading or being a Blue Sentinel. It's sure a lot harder to kill when you're the host of Embers. Yeah, I have to admit, because I played a little bit of Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2, but that was more, me and my friends would play it as a party game, just see who could get the furthest. And we used to get really annoyed when we got invaded, because we were just messing around with it. So I was very kind of like, oh, I hate being invaded. And then when I started playing Dark Souls 3 more seriously and got invaded a couple of times, and I can see where you're coming from. I've had a lot of fun when I've been invaded. And you can be the one some Blue Sentinels instead. Yeah, again, definitely. When you do get invaded, that's the thing. When you're a Blue Sentinel, obviously you can't have the Way of the Blue equipped, so you can't have your Blue Sentinels come and help you. But I don't know. I've had a lot of fun with it. I'll have to go back to the Undead Settlement at some point and because you get that NPC invasion at the Blue Settlement, the Undead Settlement. Which I've not had yet, because when I got to that section I wasn't kindled because I'd already died a couple of times because I'm just so good at this game. So there's my Hollow Slayer Greatsword, and it requires 18 dex. I think I'm already on 17 at the moment, aren't I? Dexterity, yeah, 17. Okay, I could get that in a minute. Covers HP with successive attacks. 30 strength. I'm on 14. I'm trying to do a dex strength build, so I won't be getting that. Astor's Spear. Play on PC or console? I play on PC. I play with an Xbox controller simply because when I played the Dark Souls 1 and 2, I played them on Xbox, so I got used to the Xbox controls. So when I got Dark Souls 3 on the PC, I just figured I'd stick with what I'm used to controls wise. But yeah, I do play on PC. So we'll get the Pontiff's left eye, and we'll get the Hollow Slayer Greatsword because I have fond memories of that.
Do not be away.
Play on Xbox One. I keep thinking about getting a console at some point. I don't currently have one. I got rid of my 360 because it shat itself basically. It just stopped working one day. Just wouldn't turn on or anything. And since then I've not had a console because I invested in a custom computer because I was playing more PC games anyway.
Welcome, host.
But yeah, I've been thinking about getting a console for some of the exclusive games are pretty interesting. So if we do that, Faith is 8, so I'm not using the Astora Greatsword anyway. Astora Straightsword. Do some health. Shouldn't do any more health for the next few levels, I don't think. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. This is one of the things I really love about Dark Souls is... Aye, Goodridge is in the stream. Oh, okay, I'm over my weight ratio now. You've been lurking. Like a stalker. I need to reduce my weight. I can't remember what the threshold is for the roll. Is it 70%, I think? Yeah, 70%. Okay. I'm just thinking, can I... Cleric gloves. Oh wow, those Lothric Knight gauntlets are really heavy actually. If I go back to the Sellsword gauntlets, can I then get my War God shield with a decent roll? Yeah, let's stick with that for the moment. And we will put increases damage absorbed, raises maximum HP. How much does that raise it by? 765. Let's put. Oh, okay, that actually raises it by 50 points. I genuinely thought it was going to be less than that. Increases damage absorption when HP is low. Increases fire attack, compromises. Why have I got one that increases fire attack? I'm not a pyromancer. What am I doing? There we go. That was an easy fix. I feel like my roll was better with the round shield. Maybe, no, maybe not. Okay, we'll stick with the War God shield for now, and we'll just see how this goes. What did I need to do? Undead Bone Shard. And then use the Grave Key, I think. Oh, I'm a genius. Why didn't I do that before the boss fight? That would have, yeah. That would have been too smart to do that before the boss fight. Oh well. That was confusing, but okay. Sort of bounced off the rat's head. So how you doing, Luke? Loincloth, lovely. Use loincloth just whatever every man wants. Don't. Don't these bones come alive? No? Okay, I thought they did. These ones definitely do. I know for a fact these ones do. Because it scared the living shit out of me the first time they did it. The way these skeletons move always reminds me of the old Jason and the Argonauts film. I think they remade it recently, but the original one from like 60s, I think, 60s or 70s, with like the really weirdly animated skeletons just like running up the cliff. That is a very impractical attack, considering it can be blocked and it lands them on the floor. Be wary of left. What's to my left then? Oh, that's where sometimes the fuck? Okay, anyone who's watching this right now, please tell me you're seeing this as well. Luke, Jay, either of you, if you're still watching this, please put something in the chat to say that you can see this right as well. Can I hit it? I can hit it. Oh, and he can hit me from the looks of it. Oh, he's dead now. It's a bug. Well, I figured it's a bug, but I mean, I've not seen that happen before. Like, I've seen the bug down here where the priestess, the big priestess type enemy, ends up down here rather than up there. But I've not seen a bug where someone actually stuck in a wall before. Also, welcome to the stream. Honestly, I'm not even going to attempt your name because I know I'm going to butcher it. But can I just call you Abdul? Because I can say that. And that's like the first part of your name. So I hope it's okay if I call you that. Because I really don't want to butcher your name. Because I have that done to my surname frequently and it's no fun. Aha! Motherfucker. I knew you were coming. Oh god. Oh god. I need to stop being cocky. Because that nearly went horribly wrong. That's okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Like I say, my first name's really easy, but my last name is... Even though it's an English last name, even English people struggle spelling it and saying it properly. So I know how annoying it is when people mispronounce my name, and I wouldn't want to do the same to you. That is a shield, I believe. Now... what am I doing? Re-equipping my greatsword, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, welcome to the stream. I should probably put a disclaimer in just in case you haven't been watching for too long. I'm not exactly a pro Dark Souls player by any means. I used to be quite good when it first came out, but I've not played it for about a year. And I've definitely got rusty in that time, so I'm just kind of streaming and playing through the game again and trying to get good. So if you're expecting like speed runs or anything like that, I'm afraid I can't provide. But if you're looking for just a chilled out Dark Souls gameplay stream, then hopefully I can fulfill that. If these fucking rats don't kill me anyway. There we go. How to towers. I've already been up there. Yeah, I've been up there to get the giant stop throwing the giant javelins when I was making my way up to the Curse Road Greatwood. But I've not jumped off the middle bit where the demon is. I've yet to do that, so I'll probably be doing that. Well, I'll probably do that now, actually, since I'm like right next to it. I'll just get this, the miracle worker.
Someone there? Anyone? Oh, please, whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Creatures, they never stop biting. So please, hold out your hand and touch me.
I should let you know, love, I've already got a girlfriend.
Ah, yes, there you are. So close, indeed. Then I am not entirely alone just yet. Praise the merciful gods above. Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Karim.
As you can see, I spent a long time customizing my character.
So that I might be a fire.
Let's kill the demon. Yes, let's kill the demon.
Your touch.
If I remember, he's actually quite a fun fight.
You are a champion then.
I can remember killing him a couple of times before, and he's one of the ones because he's not like a.
To tend the flames.
He's not like a proper boss, is he? He's sort of like a demi-boss, but he's one of the more fun boss-style fights, if I remember correctly. Probably just because of Siegfried. Like, everyone loves Siegfried.
Oh, thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows I, Irina of Karim, solemnly swear to serve you.
You've gone and rescued her, have you? How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help. Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I am Egon, a knight of Karim. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
I know there's a story
What's the
thing
matter?
later on in
My
the game
claims are
where he
very
can end
simple.
up becoming hostile
I am
at
allied to
Firelink
you
Shrine,
for
but
as
I
long
never
as you
managed to
assure the girl's safety.
get that to happen when I played
And
before.
only for that long.
The thing was, I did, as far as I'm aware, he's easy, especially since Siegfried helps out. Yeah. I remember with this guy, there's a story where you can... He like comes back to try and take the girl away, and you have to fight him or something. And it was weird because I did everything required from what I could see online. Oh, that was the right lift. Whoops. I did everything required, and it just never happened. He never came for her. But then I had another storyline that I'd only done like half of the required things to activate, and yet it actually happened. So I know some of the sort of side stories in this game are a little bit on the buggy side. It's that side that I need to jump out, isn't it? I just don't want to jump too early. Oh, that was too early. Oh my god. I thought it was the stone platform. That was so bad. Oh, that was way too early. That was so dumb. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? It's so bad. Oh my god. I can't believe I just did that. Oh, man. Faced the wrong way the first time, and then on the second time I jumped to the wrong fucking platform. Amazing. Quality stream. I'll go this way, because to be honest this is easier than... these skeletons are a lot easier to get through than the other route. Oh man. Genuinely can't believe I did that. And not only did I do it, but there's now video evidence online, so I can never deny that I did it. Oh, I knew he was behind me. I tried to roll, but... What? That was confusing. Hey, it's JSP. And my game just froze. This happens occasionally. It'll come back in a second. JSP in the stream. How you doing today, man? Yeah, man, I'm not too bad actually. I've I've done a little bit of work around the house. There we go, heavy gem. New Game Plus? No, unfortunately not. This is a fresh game. I will stream some New Game Plus when I get to that point, but unfortunately I'm not there yet. Is my phone ringing? Sorry guys, bear with me 1 second. My phone's not ringing, but my girlfriend thinks I'm dead, so bear with me 2 seconds. There we go. Right. Girlfriend no longer thinks I'm dead. We're good. Oh, cool. What are you thinking of streaming today? Shall I use OBS? OBS is what I'm using, and it's what Luke uses, which is why I'm using it, because it's what he told me to use. So, it served me well. If you need any advice on setting it up, I would look for Goodridge rather than me, because he basically showed me how to set mine up. So, not sure how. I need someone to help. Like I say, if you hit Goodridge up, I think he's probably on RuneScape at the moment. I know he's online at the moment. So if you hit him up on RuneScape, if he's on there, at Goodridge, yeah. He was in the stream earlier, but I have a feeling he's disappeared now. But yeah, if you hit him up, either message him on YouTube or message him on RuneScape if he's online, then... oh god damn it, I was the wrong lift this time. He should be able to give you a hand with that. Like I say, he kind of showed me how to set mine up, so... we get the right lift, and this time we won't kill ourselves, hopefully. There we go. See, I'm not a total moron, just partially. Anything out here of interest, apart from our onion friend?
Ah, oh, don't disappear like that. You have me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. How now? Think twice before you go down that road.
Okay, thought about it. We're going down that road. Yeah, Mum. I don't want to fight you down there because there's not enough room. Yo, demon.
No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late now. I, Zigward of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side!
Ow. Actually, I say ow. That thing barely touched me just then. It was weird. Oh, okay, so that just knocks me down, but it doesn't actually damage me. It's good to know, actually. Oh. Ow. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, there was me sat there thinking, oh, okay, at least I'm not dead, so I can Estus. Yep, he sorted that one out. I'm doing so good. I swear, I did used to be good at this game. I'm not lying. I don't know if they'll actually chase me down here. Hello Daedra, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Pretty good. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I've had a busy morning. I'm just chilling out with some Dead Souls, Dark Souls. So you've walked in on me actually doing quite well. So right now it looks like I know what I'm doing. I really don't. But yeah, no, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Dank Souls, yes. That's the new name. I'll tell you what, next stream, I'll call it Dank Souls. We'll call it Dank Souls Part 1. Or Dank Souls, no. Part 4, because it's Part 3. I can count, I swear it. Anyone who tells you different is lying. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, bollocks. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, so this, just to kind of explain, this isn't a speed run. I'm not a pro Dank Souls. I'm just going to call it Dank Souls, because apparently that's all I can say now. Need hyper armor, yeah. Yeah, man, I hate the rats as well. I think the rats are a lot worse in, which one is it? Is it Dark Souls 2, where like anytime they hit you it builds up poison or something? And it can pretty much insta-kill you when it builds up, and it just, oh no, I remember the rats in Dark Souls 2 with so much hatred. So yeah, we're just trying to take on the sort of mini demon boss. Is it Dark Souls 1? Okay, Dark Souls 1.
I could try talking some. I've got.
Yeah, so we're trying to take on this demon mini boss over here. He seems to have vanished behind a building. Oh yeah, he's there. Our first attempt was going really well. He was low health, and then he did that kind of fiery explosion thing and literally just knocked me right off the map. Which was, I can't lie, it was quite funny. I'm not even mad. But yeah, just over here. Oh, thank you. For some reason, my stream animations are not currently working, so I can't see who it was that just subscribed. But thank you for whoever it was. If you want to pop that in the chat, the sound effects are working, as you can tell, but the animation isn't, and I'm not really sure why. I've got it all set up on Streamlabs, but it's just not registering for some reason. Thank you for the subscription, Daedra. It means a lot. I pretty much only stream. I'm looking at potentially making some videos as well, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this was the thing that killed me before. He did that, and then he went. Oh, okay. He's not doing it this time. Fine. I see how it is. Oh god, I shouldn't be talking about my channel while I'm fighting this guy. Hang on. Let me kill this guy, and then I will tell you about the channel that you've just subscribed to. Because you, yeah, that's the thing that killed me last time. Because you want to know what you're getting yourself into. There we go. Okay, so I stream casually. I stream a few different games. I haven't made any videos yet, although I'm thinking about potentially doing some gameplay videos in the future. We'll see how it goes. I'm not really a pro at anything. I'm just a casual gamer, and I'm just doing this as a hobby. but I try and interact with everyone in my streams, so you know, you can pretty much guarantee if you're in a stream and you're in the live chat, I'm going to be talking to you. So yeah, any subscription is appreciated. And I stream, like I say, a bunch of different games. I stream Dark Souls, RuneScape, Battlefield, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. I'm thinking about maybe even playing League of Legends again for the first time in 3 years, and streaming a little bit of that. So there's kind of something for everyone, and hopefully we'll see you in other streams as well. If you're only here for Dark Souls, that's awesome too.
Well, I'm going to have the only thing.
But yeah, JSP, who I believe is watching at the moment, he's watched almost every one of my streams now, I think. So he can tell you about the channel as well. Like he knows what I'm about and what I'm doing. So, but yeah, it's just a casual, relaxed environment for people to chill, play some games, chat, you know, whatever they want to chat about. And like I say, hopefully we'll see you more in the future. So do you play Dark Souls yourself, or do you just watch streams, or where's your interest? Mostly Dark Souls, but I'll take a look at other streams as well. Okay, awesome, man. Like I say, don't feel like you sort of are expected to watch anything. I'm just doing this for myself as a hobby, so I don't expect anyone to kind of feel obligated to watch anything they don't want to. I don't, you know, that's not what this is about. But yeah, if you do want to watch streams, then definitely do, you know. Oh, I missed that. I can't remember how to aim properly with this thing. You played Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, not 2 as well? Oh, that's how you aim. There we go. Doing a run through 1 with a friend and 3 by myself. Awesome, man. Is that on your Why can't I hit? What is going on here? There we go. Is that on your YouTube channel then? That you're doing then? Friend has a YouTube and I sometimes play with him for a vid, but I don't really YouTube myself. Oh, okay, cool. Like I say, I only recently started doing the whole YouTube thing myself, I think probably about a week ago, something like that. So yeah, but it's good fun actually. Like if you're ever sort of tempted to do it, I'd recommend it. Like I only ever have maybe that Fashion Souls though. I only ever have like 4 or 5 people watching my stream at any one time, and then I think when I upload them as videos afterwards, they get like 30 to 40 views. But I'm really enjoying it. Like I say, I'll just have like a couple of people in each stream kind of chatting and playing and that. And oftentimes you get streams like this where they end up going a lot longer than originally planned. Like this one was originally going to be about an hour long, and I'm now approaching 2 hours just because I've been making progress in the game and enjoying myself and chatting with people. So it's good fun. Like I say, if you ever get tempted to do it, I definitely recommend it. I love having a greatsword against these guys because it means I can hit them without getting close enough to be hit. I remember trying to kill them on a guy that I was sort of running a thief with, and I'd have to like dodge around and then hit them with a crossbow and then dodge around a bit more, and it was such a hassle. Being able to hit them with a greatsword is so much easier. I forgot about the pup. I would have to try and find time, especially now that finals week is right now. Oh wow, man! Finals week. So is that would make you American? I take it. Finals week's a term I've only ever heard used by for like the American school system. Trust me, man, there's nothing wrong with still being in school. Ah, cool, cool. I've actually been to America a couple of times. I've been down to Arizona a couple of times back in 2015. I spent some time in Phoenix. Nice place, actually. Are these guys going to aggro to me at all? Normally they'd have aggroed by now. I really don't want to fight two of them at once, that's the problem. Ugh. This is why I didn't want to fight two at once. Oh, nice, cool, New York. That's actually somewhere I really, really want to go. I know probably every time you mention New York to anyone who's not from there probably says like, oh, I really want to go there, but I genuinely do. Like, it looks really cool. I'm a countryside boy, so big cities fascinate me because I live, like, I technically live in a city, but it's this. I think it's the smallest in England and like the fourth smallest in the UK, so it's tiny. It's like, as an American, especially from New York, you probably look at it and think it's a village. It's really, really tiny. We've got a population of about 14,000, and I think that actually includes like the surrounding villages. But it's like, even though I live in a city, I can walk 10 minutes and I'm just surrounded by farmland. Like, it's ridiculous. So, big cities like New York and that fascinate me. Like I say, I loved Phoenix while I was there. Fascinated by it. Wanted to move there actually. Still kind of do, to be honest. So, right, if you could fuck right off with those things, that'd be appreciated. There we go. Oh wow, there was 3 of those guys up there and they didn't... Whew, I'm lucky those guys didn't jump down. Live in a pretty woody area, small tight community. Oh yes, I suppose everyone knows everyone. Ah, yeah. That's pretty similar to where I live in England. Pretty much everyone knows everyone around here. It has its advantages and its disadvantages because it's like it's impossible to do anything without people finding out. Like I'm waiting for someone I know to find one of my streams, and then like everyone I know in town is gonna know about it. And it's a much older community where I live, so they're not gonna, you know, it's not like I'm gonna have loads of people going, oh, there's a local guy streaming, let's watch it and support him. It's just gonna be like just loads of old people who go into the shop that I used to work in going, what's streaming and why are you doing it? It's gonna be weird, but no, communities like that are definitely good though. Lots of support when things go south, you know. If you have something go wrong in your family or your work, there's always people to kind of help out. But yeah, I have, going back to what you were saying about time, I have lots of time to stream right now. Because unfortunately I'm unemployed. Although I am working on fixing that. Is streaming a job? Yes, that I will get that question. I can see it coming. I can sort of imagine an old person would say that. Yeah, definitely. I still live with my parents at the moment, and I was sort of explaining what I was doing to my mum the other day, and she's like, because she doesn't know what streaming is, and she's been really supportive of it actually though, which is awesome. Because I can imagine that not everyone's parents would be particularly supportive of something like this, because like I say, I'm doing this as a hobby, I'm not doing this for income. As wonderful as it would be to make money from it, I'm not doing it with that in mind. I'm more just doing it to kill time, because I have employment on the horizon, but unfortunately for various reasons I can't start it for a few weeks yet. So I've got a few weeks where I've got time to kill, and I just thought, you know what, let's do something with it. And this is a result, me talking to random people on the internet that I don't know while they watch me fail at games. Mr. Chloranthy ring. Oh, did you not know about this this little tower here? That's a point. What's that one do? Raises stamina recovery speed. And then I've got Flynn's ring as well. Lowering equip load increases attack. Very, very useful for thief builds, that one. So what have we got right now? We've got raises maximum HP. As you can tell from these 3 rings, I like to play defensive on the gear side of things. Increases bleed resistance. Let's put that one in there. Flynn's ring. Oh yeah, I suppose if you went lightweight. Because, yeah. No, yeah, that makes sense actually. Have a high damage weapon. And then very little armor with that ring. You'd be absolutely raking the damage in. Okay, so now we're kind of stuck, and we've got 12,000 souls. So I'm wondering, should I Estus and try and take these guys out and run to the bonfire, or should I just Homeward Bone? How many Homeward Bones have I got? And why have I not got them equipped in my down on the D-pad? Tool belt. Homeward Bone, yes, Homeward Bones are these little things here. And as the item effect says, they allow you can use them, and it will, each time you use it, it will consume one. And it returns you to the last bonfire you rested at, or straight back to the shrine. So they're really handy actually. When you're kind of in a situation like this where you've not got much Estus, you've got a decent amount of souls, and you just kind of want to get back and use them to level up or whatever. They're really, really useful. So I try and keep them on my on this bit here, so I can just flick through and use it. Yeah, we'll go to the shrine because I've got enough souls to level up a couple of times. So let's head to the shrine and see what we can do. So we're approaching the 2-hour mark, but I'm still enjoying this. So I mean, if Daedra and anyone else watching wants me to carry on playing, then I'll carry on playing for a little bit longer.
Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
How much do we need? 3,000. So let's go for... So we're using the Hollow Slayer right now, which scales with Dex and Strength. So let's put 19 Dex, 15 Strength. And that leaves us... Does that leave us? Oh, that does leave us enough. In New Game Plus, is the amount of souls needed reset. I don't believe so, but I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I've not actually made it to New Game Plus before. As I mentioned earlier in the stream to a guy who was chatting to me earlier, I was unfortunately last year when I originally played through this, when I was really near the end of the story, I was one of the unfortunate people that got hit with the illegitimate soft ban, and I had to delete my save file to get rid of it. I hadn't modified the game in any way, but Bandai Namco's auto-detect system decided I had, and I had to delete my save file. So unfortunately I've not actually made it to the end of the game before, so I've not actually played New Game Plus yet, but I believe they don't reset. I think you you do have to, like, it just keeps going up. However, I believe in New Game Plus, everything that you kill like drops more souls because they're tougher to kill, sort of thing. So like the things at the beginning that only drop like 50 souls will drop, I don't know, 100 or 150 or whatever it scales up by. I believe. I'm not 100% sure if that's correct, but that's my understanding of it.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I...
Buy some more arrows, I think. Just like 10 more. I only use them for knocking the hanging corpses that have loot. But, correct red ore is back. Let's just go through any new dialogue that might be here. This is one of the things a lot of people, including myself, miss in the Souls games. When you give poop cover... Oh, that's from Irithyll or something, isn't it? The excrement covered ashes. I remember that. I remember finding that and thinking this has got to be a joke item. There's no way this is legit. And when I gave it to her, she was just like, "Oh, thanks." I was like, "What?" I remember that.
The Undead Legion of Farron is a caravan.
Here we go.
Sworn by wolf's blood to contain the abyss, the Legion will bury a kingdom at the first sign of exposure. Joyous bunch, really. Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls.
I tell you what, I'm not looking forward to Farron Keep at all. That poison zone is just, it's so stressful. But we will get through it because the Abyss Watch is, personal opinion, probably the most entertaining fight in Dark Souls 3 of the ones that I've done. I will mention I've not done all of them and I've not done any of the DLC ones, but the Abyss Watches are just so fun to fight.
You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric. I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
I have to say, I've never actually killed him before. Do you get, well, I mean, first off, do you get his armor? Because I want that armor. And secondly, is there anything particular happens if you kill him or anything like that? It's one of the few things I've not done before is kill any of the NPCs in here. You get his mask. Ooh, I like his mask, so now that's quite tempting.
Ah, there you are. I wish to express my gratitude for trusting a lowly pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame. As promised, I will impart pyromancies to you. But first, you will need a flame of your own. Careful you don't burn yourself with it.
Yeah, I'm cool without pyromancies. I'm gonna make a pyromancer at some point. Maybe do some videos with it or something, but I'm not gonna worry about pyromancies on this character.
Welcome back. I was not meant to be a firekeeper, but I am honored to serve you beside the bonfire. The gods are ever merciful. My gratitude lies with them and with you. I am yours now. Your wish is my command. Have a
So, would I be right in thinking, Daedra, from your name, Daedra, that you play a little bit of Skyrim? Or have you taken the word Daedra from its original folklore? Did you get the Silver Serpent Ring? I haven't yet. I know where it is. But the last time I tried to do that jump on the tree to get up there, it didn't work. And I haven't bought the key yet, so I might have another shot at jumping the tree and see if that works.
Well, perhaps I'll go on the prowl. Everyone's dead or hollowed away anyway, right? So I might as well fetch some weapons or treasure for you. Well, what do you say? Thank you. You will not be disappointed. Grey Rat the Thief was once a well-known name. Until I ended up rotting in a cell.
Do I need to buy anything from him before he goes? Oh, maybe so. How many souls have I got? I'll buy as many firebombs as I can, because I've not got any at the moment.
I will leave for some time. So long for now. Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught.
Well, that's a point. I still have throwing knives on here, and I'm not sure why. There we go. Where am I going? Right, let's have a shot at the Silver Serpent Ring again. I couldn't quite make the jump last time I tried to do it, and I didn't want to spend too long doing it because, like I say, I don't make videos. All the videos on my channels are are live streams. So I didn't want to sit there for half an hour trying to make that jump on a live stream with people watching, because it wouldn't be entertaining. But take off your armor. Good point. Here we go, nude souls. Ah, first time. Thank you for the advice there, sir. I went super posh then. I don't know. What weight is that? 2.5. See, now I'm going to be like questioning my gear setup. And 66, 88. What's that scale with? That scales with strength. They all scale with strength, don't they? That's annoying. We'll stick with that one for now. I want my north. I don't know. That's quite good and quite light, actually. It's not got terrible stats on it. It's all about the fashion souls. This is the problem. Gotta get that fashion souls right. The mirror trousers are quite good. So I'm guessing then, seeing as how, over a year, I believe it's more than a year since Dark Souls 3 was released now, isn't it? So I'm guessing from that the whole thing about the tree jump was intentional. Because if it wasn't intentional, they would have removed it by now, wouldn't they? They would have patched it out, because I remember people were questioning whether that was intentional or not. Where's our Estus Shard? Stairs. Stairs? Stairs? Am I missing stairs out here, or were you just referring to these stairs? Do I have any... Can I leave items for them down here, or do I need to be up on the top? Those stairs, you're good, okay. If I discard an item, it puts it on the floor, yes? Let's test it with the homeward bone, because I can afford to lose one of those. Leave it. Okay. Not discard. Well, at least I tested it with the homeward bone and not the Z-brow. I remember some of the items that they want, but not all of them. Armor of the Sun, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now we can... Ooh. That was an accidental button press. Okay, so... Firebomb and black firebomb. And I'm pretty sure Homeward Bone gets an item as well. Oh, large Titanite shard. That's good. That's a nice item. And a black firebomb. Titanite chunk. Oh, nice. That'll be handy later on. Certain Homeward Bone gives an item. Yeah. Iron bracelets. Let's try the Undead Hunter charm. Don't think that. Yeah, I didn't think so, but it was worth a shot. I think an Undead Bone Shard gets you an item, but I don't have any of those at the moment. I had one earlier, but I've already used it. Maybe this? No. I need to stop hitting that button when I'm on these things. You gotta have the Armor of the Sun, man. It's just so good. Oh God, why do I keep doing that? I think I moved away from the mic a bit there, actually. Whoops. We'll figure out some more items for them later on. Praise the Sun, exactly. I'm actually genuinely, I sort of preface this by saying I've got quite a few tattoos, and I'm genuinely thinking about getting a Praise the Sun tattoo. I've been thinking about it for a couple of years now. Yeah. The sun is coming in that window right on the back of my head, and it's getting to my brain because I just can't think properly. Well, I'm thinking about getting it on the top of my wrist. I was thinking about getting Soler's helmet with some flowers in the background and a banner underneath saying "Praise the Sun." That's what I was looking at getting. I've got a tattoo on the back of my hand already, and on the on the forearm, so it would just kind of tie it all together. Do I want to equip that? Yeah, we'll equip that for a little while. When we get to the higher levels, we won't need it so much, but early game is pretty useful. Unfortunately, I can't get something like that yet because I'm 14. Yeah, man, you wanna, even when you are old enough, you wanna be careful what you get. I've got a lot of tattoos now. I've been getting them since I was 19, I think I was, when I got my first one. And I would say two things. One, be careful because they're way more addictive than you expect them to be. I got one at 19 and that was going to be the only tattoo I ever had. And now at 23 I have about 17, I think, something like that.
Well, Matt, just good to see you in good health.
So be careful before you start getting tattoos because it's hard to stop once you start. And the other thing I would recommend is, you know, everyone will tell you it, but it's easy to dismiss it. Remember that whatever you get is on there for life. So you got to be 100% comfortable with what you get. So it's, you know, it's a big deal. I know that, like,
Be careful.
you probably get a lot of people sort of say like, oh, you know, what you like now you won't like when you're older. But without meaning to patronize at all, I know that the tattoos, because I knew I was going to get at least one tattoo, even when I remember being like 4 years old and seeing my dad's tattoos and thinking, oh, I've got to get tattoos when I'm older, you know. And the thing I would say is, you know, you know, as much as people say it and it's easy to ignore, the things that you like now, you won't like when you're older. I remember tattoos I wanted when I was 14 that now I'm an adult, I'm so glad I never got them, you know. So, but I mean, that'll probably be the case with the tattoos I do have now. I'm sure I'm probably going to end up like looking at them later in life and thinking, oh god, why'd I get them, you know. But it's a risk you take, so if you're serious about getting tattoos when you're older, my advice would be make sure that you're happy with the tattoo artist, make sure that you're happy with the place you're getting them. That's the biggest thing. I've seen a lot of people who just kind of rush into getting tattoos and they don't do their research first, you know, and they end up regretting it later on. So, but if you're happy with the person who's doing it, like the guy who does my tattoos, he's probably the best in the area, in my personal opinion. There is a guy locally who's won like awards internationally, but I would say the guy who does my tattoos is better than him, just as a personal thing. And he's a good mate as well, which is important, I think, when you get tattoos. If you can't have a laugh with the guy that's doing the tattoos, then it's like, how can you trust him to do a good job, you know? Dad has a really cool tattoo. A unicorn head on his shoulder. That's cool, man. I've been thinking about getting a little pink cartoon unicorn for a while. Just very, very small on my left wrist. Just as part of a running joke. Because I have a... Yeah, I mean, if a tattoo's got meaning to you, then it's always going to be good, regardless. You know, like I have a tattoo on my upper arm of a tiger, and it's it's a kind of slightly modified version of a tattoo of a tiger that my dad has, and that was the tattoo that I remember seeing a lot when I was a kid and thinking, yeah, I'm going to have tattoos when I'm older. So, oh god. So, you know, if a tattoo has meaning, then yeah, you're always gonna love it, regardless. Like, you know, I have some tattoos that I know some people look at and just go, oh, why'd you get it? But, you know, they have meaning to me, so I'm always going to love them regardless. But no, I was thinking about getting a small pink cartoon unicorn, just very, very small, on the side of my wrist as a running joke, because my friends are always saying I've got a dragon, I've got like a Chinese kind of style dragon, and I've got a phoenix, and I've got the traditional sailor seahorse, where it's like the top half is an actual horse with the bottom half being a fishtail and stuff like that. So I've got all these kind of, and I've got this a spider with an eyeball on its back. So I've got all these kind of mythical creatures or mythical versions of creatures, and it was kind of a joke. They were like, oh, at some point you're going to get a really pretty unicorn, and I thought, you know what, maybe I will, just for a laugh, you know. So I think right now we might wrap up the stream soon, because it's over 2 hours now, and my neck's starting to hurt, to be quite honest. What I'm going to do is desperately try and kill this guy. This Boreal Dancer wannabe. Ow. Ow. Mate, that's not nice when you do that. Ow! Jesus. Ow! Ow! This guy is relentless. I need to Estus now. There we go. I've heard of using the elevator for this kill, but I've always killed him, like, face to face, and that's how I intend on doing it this time. Because I'd already killed him, like, 3 or 4 different characters by the time I heard about using the elevator. So it's kind of a personal thing now, of because I've always killed him face to face, that's how I will always kill him. Okay, so we made it to the Road of Sacrifices, which is a good point to be at. I'm just going to head back to Firelink real quick. I'm going to have a look at how many souls I have in my inventory, because I've not really used many of these, and I'll probably level up a couple of times from these, and then bring the stream to an end there, because it's, like I say, it's been over 2 hours and we're kind of into the next zone now, so yeah, well, I do need to do some more exploring in Undead Settlement, but I'll do that another time. So if we use this, that gets us 2,000, so that's a level.
Welcome home, speak thine.
Let's have a look. How much do we need to level up? Okay, so this is 1 level, which is going to go into Vitality, I think.
Farewell, Ashen One.
And then, how many others have we got? We've got, what do these give? 800. And these give 400. So these will be the 200. So yeah, if we use this, so I may as well head into the next zone with the best stats that I can. And we'll use all 3 of those. And then we're going to need I use all 6 of these because my maths is not going to be... Yep, that should
Welcome home.
be a
Very well.
level,
Then
is it?
taken.
Oh, not quite. We need 300 more.
Farewell,
Okay.
Ashen One.
Please tell me these give 100. They give 50. Okay, right. Very quickly, just go kill a few hollows so we can level up, and then we'll wrap the stream up. This guy gonna do his thing with the dogs? Always sell something you don't like. That's true, but I'm a little bit of a hoarder in this game, to be honest. It's a bit of a problem. Fire gem off of that? Wow, that's some serious luck right there. I'm a bit of a hoarder in this game, unfortunately. I usually sell duplicate items, but any armor and weapons I pretty much keep. Some of the more basic ones, like the broken straight sword and things like that, I will tend to get rid of, just because even as a hoarder, there's no real value to that. But yeah, I like to keep a hold of everything I find. Really, I don't know why. It's just habit. I think it might be from watching Epic Name Bro. Watching his playthrough when I first started playing Dark Souls 3, and obviously he keeps everything because he really dives into the lore side of it, which I'm really interested in but not very knowledgeable on. And yeah, so I think watching his gameplay where he keeps everything he picks up, because he goes into the descriptions and sort of explores how they link to everything and stuff like that, so it's kind of got me in the habit now of just keeping everything regardless of whether I need to. Are you kidding me? Oh, right, I can just break
May the flames.
2 of these. And then we can level up.
Welcome home, speak. Very well. Then touch the taken.
I still think touch the darkness within me sounds like a euphemism. But there we go. What do I want it in? I'm not worrying about spells at all in this game, that's why I've not touched intelligence or faith. Lore is really great with this game. Yeah, I have to be honest. She's so expensive. Yeah, you got the euphemism. I have to agree that the lore in this game is absolutely fascinating. I love how you get kind of little bits of it from the items, from like weapons and armor and stuff like that, and you get little bits of lore, and you've got to kind of piece it together yourself and kind of figure out how a lot of it fits together. I find that really, really fascinating. I'm just not very good at it myself, which is why I'm not going too far into it in my own streams, because there's so many streamers and YouTubers who know and understand and can explain the lore so much better than I can, so I'm just kind of focusing on the gameplay side. But yeah, I have to agree with you, the lore is fascinating. I love it. Yeah, let's go for Vigor, just because I can't think what else to put it on right now.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames go.
And so with that, I think we've accomplished quite a lot in this stream, actually. Those of you who just joined, if you scroll back in the stream, I have a couple of really, really dumb deaths. I'm thinking, so if you want to have a look for them, one is fighting the demon, one is fighting the demon that you drop out of the tower for, one is fighting the Curse-Rotted Greatwood, and one is when I was on my way to the Curse-Rotted Greatwood and I actually got killed by one of the thralls, which was just amazing. So I'm probably gonna, I think I might, when I've done a few more episodes, a few more streams on Dark Souls 3, I might put together a Dumb Deaths video, because it just seems to be a theme for these streams at the moment. But I think all in all, that was completely the wrong emote. I meant to do that one. I'm going to call it a day now. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. We've got a lot done. Like I say, if you've just joined and you're interested to see what we've done, have a scroll through the video, see see what we've done, and if you like what you see, if you could give the stream a like and maybe subscribe to the channel, join us in future streams, that would be amazing. It's always appreciated. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys.